Fussy Nails, and today I'm going to show you how I created one of my sets in my fall collection called Mrs. Dundee. And right now I'm just applying the gel base coat from iGel Beauty. I've already shaped the nails and filed the little piece off the tip. I've also added a primer. I use a primer to make sure that I take the shine off the nails and so that the base gel would adhere to the nails better. So here I'm using iGel Beauty's Nude Bar, and I'm going to do about 3 to 4 thin coats of polish. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and put it in my lamp for 30 seconds between each coat. Here I'm just trying to figure out which color I'm going to use for the V-cut. I chose iGel Beauty's Beauty Mark. Just place a small dot on my palette. And I will be using the Wildflowers blue striper brush. I like using the long striper brush just because it gives me more control when I'm doing V-cuts or French tips, especially on longer nails. So here I'm going to start off like I'm doing a V-cut. And I'll draw a line down on a diagonal down the nail. And then I'm going to do the same thing, draw a line on the other side on a diagonal down the nail. And I'm just looking to see where I want my French to actually start, my smile line. And then after I finish drawing the line, I just make sure that is as even and then in the middle of the nail as possible. And if it's not, I'll go back in and draw another line on top of the other line and try to make sure that it's in the middle of the nail. The actual V is in the middle of the nail. After I do that, I'm going to go and I'm going to actually draw a half circle from one side of the nail to the other, starting at the beginning of the line to make sure that it's even. I anchor my finger, one finger on the hand that I'm using to draw with, on the other hand to make sure that my hand is steady and is not really shaking. So I'm going in drawing a smile line, checking to make sure that it is as deep as I want and it is as even as I possibly can get it. So you'll see that I'll go over this line a couple of times from one side to the other, and then I'll go back on the other side and do the same thing. Once I finish that nail, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the rest of the nails. Once all the French smile lines are complete, I will place it in my UV lamp for 30 seconds. Now I'm going to start on my croc print design. I'm going to use Mia Secret's blooming gel. I will also be using iGel Beauty's Secret Whisper. And my magenta brush from Wildflower Nails. I'm going to add a thin layer of blooming gel to the nail. Make sure that the entire nail is covered with blooming gel. This part of the design was a little bit of a learning curve for me. Y'all will see in the video that I did have to do this like about 4 or 5 times, wiping the nail off and starting it again. The one thing that I did take away from doing it multiple times was that you want to make sure that you have a big enough size bead of polish on the end of your brush. You want to make sure that you are lightly touching the actual nail with the bead and not with the brush. And then you want to make sure that you move as quickly as possible so that the polish spreads the right amount. or 5 tries, I finally got it to look the way that I want it to look. So after that, I'll go ahead and place it in my UV lamp for 30 seconds, and I'm gonna do the same to the rest of the nails. After all the nails are complete, I'm gonna go ahead and top coat them with iGel Beauty's top coat, no wipe top coat, and then I will show y'all the final look. This is the final look, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.